Whoa! Hey, stop. Zoom in for this, please. We're back. Zoom in for this. We're f***ing back, man. Zoom in for this, please. We're f***ing back, goddamn it. We're mother***ing shitting back. Goddamn you. Okay, great. I'm here with my co-host, Ladron. What is the guy's name? Ladron James. Okay.
Ladron James here, reporting live from like a stock image, I guess.
Yeah, Ladron James, do you have any takes on the news, the election, anything?
Yeah, who won the election? George Bush or something?
Okay, do you know any other politician's name besides George Bush?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Okay, go ahead, name one.
Jerry?
Right, Jerry who?
Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Hey, I wasn't finished. Newman.
Right.
And Elaine and Kramer doing stand-up.
Okay, no, Lane was vice president, you moron.
We'll be right back.
My comfort zone is controversy, chaos, and issues.
My comfort zone is going like this. My comfort zone is going like this.
Huh?
What the F is going on? Because if there's not a clash of ideas, you don't get to the truth.
Exactly.
The way to compete is positive.
This music is setting a very high bar. We need a clash of ideas. Okay, let's check these ideas. Who loves ideas better than me?
Nobody.
Now, this question might be a little bit difficult for you to keep your diplomacy when you're answering it, but I would just love to ask it. What are a couple of things that you dislike about Trump and a couple of things that you like about Kamala?
Oh my God, amazing question.
So, if I was Kamala's campaign manager, I think Kamala's attractive. She's physically very attractive. Even Trump doesn't know how to take shots at her looks. Tell me who has been a more attractive person in politics than her,
George
female
Bush.
side. Maybe AOC.
Bro, right.
Maybe there's a few others out there. I think AOC is very attractive. You can't say she's not attractive. AOC is physically attractive.
Pretty, yeah.
She's pretty.
He admitted it.
Oh, shit. Oh, God damn it.
I must have missed this. I need to go back over the podcast style guide that's released by the Commission of Podcast. That's released by the NCP, the National Committee on Podcasting. There must be some rule where it's like the worse your podcast, the more unlistenable your podcast is, the more dramatic the intro music has to be.
Putting it into this, oil and vinegar, and grandpa's telling stories about the times of Italy or about the times in Ireland, about the times of...
I think this guy, Patrick Bet-Dave, PBD, I think he's the real winner of the election.
Most viewed
election stream on YouTube. Whoa, 5.4 mil. That's 5 times as many views as the other PBS.
If they're able to find a way to pin Trump against JD, and now Trump is not happy about the attention that JD is getting, Pence is not going to get reelected because he'll be another Mike Pence.
Exactly.
Trump's not going to let that happen.
It's like The Godfather.
JD has to realize
it's like a
you
movie.
are not the alpha.
Right.
He has to give all the praise and edification to Trump the next 4 years.
Ooh, I'm feeling...
Valuetainment.
Yeah, whatever. It's a bizarre way to think about what are supposed to be, ideally, public servants. Oh, that guy needs all the attention. Don't get in the spotlight. Whatever. It's bizarre, but I think J.D. Vance got this one. I don't think he needs that advice. Hey, you need to be more of a groveling little puke. I think he's got that one covered. I don't think he needs, hey, you need to just suck around and climb the ladder and just say whatever you're supposed to say. I think he's got it covered, PB.
We've said for the last 2 years that we've tried to get people on the left.
I accept.
We almost never get a response back.
I'll go.
Or they just say no.
Where are you?
People on the right seem to have no problem going on podcasting.
Back at the restaurant.
My thought is that, or what Ben told us, Ben Shapiro, which I agree with, is that...
Oh, I heard of him. Hey, that's this guy.
I'm out in Miami, ho.
What are you doing there? You going like this. Little weirdo.
Left overall has legacy media, and they don't need to do podcasting to get their voice out there because they could go to a big publication or a big news outlet and say whatever they want.
But you think it's just that? I don't know if it's just that. He's right that it's just that, but there is a layer deeper than that. It's not just that, because...
Peel back the onion.
What if it was the other way around?
Okay. Not giving these guys a hard time. They're like, this guy came on our show.
Booty hole waxed down.
Oh, whoa, he had his booty hole waxed down. It was all like this. Ugh. What did the guy say? He was like, he told us that none of these leftos need to come on our podcast because they got the legacy media. That is a really funny thing to say if you look at the numbers on this one. Let's take a look. Okay, what the hell does this stupid thing say?
Huh?
TV viewership numbers for the 2024 election. All right. Fox News 10 million. The next highest one is like under 6 million. Actually, kind of weird. Looking at this, I don't see any left channel. Yeah, they're dominating it. Oh, by that, I mean there's not one. Okay, what the hell does this say? Click to follow this writer. No, I mean, it's fine. What do they say? What's that lady saying?
Huh?
Okay, what does it say here? Fox News Channel makes history. 22 consecutive years at number 1. Whoa.
What if cable didn't agree to send you the questions, but podcasters agreed to send you all the list of questions, and you could say, don't ask this, don't ask this, don't ask this? Which one would be legacy? It'd be legacy podcasters against media. And mainstream media, the cable network, would be what? Oh, these guys, I'm never going to go on cable because they don't give me the questions, right? It's about who is controlled.
This is probably obvious, but it's still funny that PBD, PBD's whole thing here, there's a little bit of branding, marketing that he's doing here. He's basically saying, like, look, nobody tells me what to do. I can say anything I want. Nobody's telling me what questions I can't ask. You know who's telling me what I can and can't say?
Nobody.
Whoa, this has 250,000 views in 15 hours. Whoa.
So he's like, look, I'm uncontrolled. I could do whatever. And what does he do? If you watch his show, it's Fox News. It's basically Fox News. So he's like, I'm not like the legacy media, controlled. By the way, I'm doing the exact same crap. I'm free to do the exact same crap that they do. I'm free to do what the most dominant form of legacy media does exactly. The funny thing about control, too, is there's one guy on the PBD show, my favorite news show, PBD. There's one guy on that show, Adam, who kind of every once in a while breaks. He breaks from the PBD playbook. Every once in a while he'll like kind of a little bit push back on some of the PBD stuff. They hate him. You see the audience, they're like, this guy sucks. Throw this guy in a dumpster. This guy should go straight to hell for all eternity. They just hate the one guy who kind of says something slightly different. They want that guy to die.
We just had the recent one with The Rock.
Oh.
When I put The Rock's interview, I asked him a lot of questions about. I said, "What do you think your followership is? You think they're more conservative or more on the left?" I said, "Because you're pro-military,
right?
Right, conservative.
Is he?
Moana's a family movie, conservative. You're WWE, conservative.
Conservative.
You're a badass, conservative. Working out, conservative. You're conservative." I said,
"Okay, that is true. I can't deny that. Being a badass muscleman." That is political, first of all. That's highly political. And second of all, that's the realm of conservatism. Exhibit A right here. Check this out. Whoa!
And I get an email. You got to cut these 19 minutes.
Whoa.
And I lost it. We're at dinner at the Casa D'Angelo.
Okay, whoa, hold on. This guy's got some kind of deal with Casa D'Angelo. He's really dropping Casa D'Angelo too much. Hey, maybe mention us on our show in that rigatoni's, and maybe the check never comes for that, PB. And maybe it's bottomless. And those breadsticks too. Maybe some of those breadsticks fall out of the kitchen and onto your table by accident.
But really quick, you might have noticed that since last year, the Iced Coffee Hour has grown substantially. We've passed 1 million subscribers. We've had big guests on like Jordan Peterson, Michael Saylor, and Ben Shapiro. Who? We're even about to pass 1 billion views. The point is, a lot has changed over the last year, and if you have a growing e-commerce business, it's probably been the same for you too. If you're looking for better efficiency during the crazy hump for sponsoring this episode, and now let's get back to the podcast.
Okay, thank God.
But you know what? Before we go into that, you lied. What makes a leader stand out? Because it's not just about taking charge, but about setting new standards and
going like this. And then going like this.
She spit on them.
Embracing bold moves. That's why if you lead by example and live with passion, then our sponsor, the Range Rover Sport, is made for you. Every model of the Range Rover Sport offers a unique blend.
As a leader, I need to roll up in that Range Rover and go,
I'm a perfectly stable individual.
Let everybody know about that. I still wonder if that works, because that sounds like pre-written copy from Range Rover. Are you a bold leader? Are you a bold leader who doesn't take any shit from anybody? Buy a $100,000 car. Are you a bold pendejo who doesn't take any toilets? $100,000. Cough it up. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Valuetained.
Oh, hell yeah. I really got valuetained there. I feel sufficiently valuetained. Thank you, PBD,
for all the valuetainment as which you have provided.
From Wired.
Never heard of it.
The Manosphere 1.
As we sit here smoking cigars.
That's it after all. Yeah. Someone fly in tea, please. So first of all, this is not a Manosphere show. We're not masculine-oriented young men or any of that stuff.
No, you're handsome.
Donald Trump owes at least part of his
a victory to the manosphere, the amorphous assortment of influencers who are mostly young, exclusively male, and increasingly the drivers of the remaining online monoculture.
I like that.
They're going to mention Nelk Boys, Aiden Ross, Schultz, Sean Ryan, Joe Rogan.
Okay, what the hell is this? Let me look at this. What the hell is this? Oh, the manosphere. What the hell is that? Wait, LeDron James, you're part of the manosphere. You watch all that crap, right?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm actually gonna smoke a cigar right now. Hold on a second.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, I'm about to light this little baby up right here. Right here.
Okay, that's your arm there?
Hold on, let me take a sweet drag of this little baby. Ah! Ooh! Hey! Oh, Christ!
You alright, LeDron?
Oh, man, I'm so lightheaded right now. I don't like this. I need a juice or something to give this taste out of my mouth. I need like a smoothie or something. Give this goddamn wretched taste at my mouth.
This term manosphere is hilarious because it just turns being a man into a political opinion. What do these podcasts actually have in common with one another? What they're saying is we have failed to secure the male.
Oh, okay, goddamn it. Sorry, guys.
I didn't know what the manosphere meant. I thought it was that sphere in Vegas. I thought they put men in there and they had to fight their way out. Fight to the death. But yeah, there's another thing that people are writing articles about, speculating about after election. And I read the Wired article that they're talking about, and they're like, well, Trump, he went on all this crap, Joe Rogan, the other guy, so he tapped into a thing, the manosphere, on YouTube. Ooh, wait, this actually brings us to something interesting. They talk about that guy, what the hell is this stupid guy's name? Steve Crowder. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. Okay, so he's mentioned as part of the manosphere. And this story is illustrative of a bigger point here. What the hell does this stupid thing say? Judge dismisses Steven Crowder lawsuit. Orders Crowder to pay $58,000. Oh, this is just from like a week and a half ago. In October of last year, Steven Crowder began pursuing a variety of frivolous legal actions against a former employee, some guy. This included filing a petition which illegally sought to use the tools of judicial discovery to obtain information about Jared's protected activities. In April of this year, acting as Jared's legal representative, this is from Matt Brunig, friend of the show Matt Brunig, filed an unfair labor practice, ULP charge, blah, 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 and he won the case. He won the case and Steven Crowder has to pay this guy a bunch of money. So yeah, this is the manosphere. This is a man right here who employed another man, and then tried to use his millions of dollars to control that man, that former employee man. And then that former employee man was like on YouTube, like, someone please help me. And then this other man said, hey, that's illegal what you're doing. And then the original man had to drop the lawsuit and give that the other man, the employee man, $58,000. So yeah, that's level one to the manosphere, is that, maybe it's not about men, maybe it's about men, women, children, dogs, whatever the hell, should all be protected against creepy little bullshit, creepy little lawsuits and exploitative contracts and all kind of crap. Not so much a man thing, it's kind of an everybody thing. It's kind of a
nobody
thing.
In the wake of Donald Trump's historic win, there's a new movement.
Well, wait a second. Why is it... What the hell's wrong with the audio here? Audio tracks all split up like... Okay, whatever.
America. Disappointed women are actually swearing off men. They're saying no to dating, no to marriage, no to sex.
Celibacy, at least to me, isn't that hard.
And no to having children.
Like so many other women in America who have been considering trying to get pregnant, I woke up today and said, nope. Not anymore.
This woman is actually shaving her head in protest. It's being called the 4B movement, and women are taking to social media declaring their allegiance.
Okay. The 4B movement was actually started by women in South Korea back in 2019.
Watch out for that bus.
Their version of the Me Too movement.
Wild. The fact that these crazos are out here, they're like, we're not touching men. I hope that means more for me.
Hey, calm down. Well, let me do a view check on this. 385K.
385K?
No, whoa.
Whoa.
Emily is joining us now. And Emily, this movement obviously was already out there. You talked about its origins in South Korea here, but talk about the sort of next piece of it, where it might go in the U.S.
Yeah, Hallie, you bring up a good point. There isn't anything new about swearing off men to make some kind of statement. And in fact, you can even look back to ancient Greek plays like Lysistrata, where women swore off sex to make a statement to protest war. And there's more recent examples as well. There's the trend of going boy sober and more people turning away from dating apps. Look, experts say, do they think that we're suddenly going to see women in droves swearing off, writing off men? No, but what we are seeing is these movements, they are finding these large communities online. And
this was brought to my attention. Okay, this is 4B. So this started in South Korea. What does this say? Okay, what does this say right here? Okay, so 4B emerged in South Korea during the mid to late 2010s. The name refers to its defining 4 tenets, which all started with the Korean language. Its proponents do not date, get married, have sex, or have children with men. In the United States, interest in 4B increased after the re-election of Donald Trump. That's this guy.
It's weird.
And that women should not engage with men if they will not be respected as equals or have full legal access to birth control and abortion. Okay, I saw some Twitters on this. People are getting into some real heated arguments about this. They're going like this. Some people are like, huh? Other people are like,
I'm gonna haunt you.
So I was looking around about this, and I found a YouTube channel called Asian Boss. Not the best YouTube channel name, but I thought this lady gave a pretty good explanation on this. Let's check it out.
What's going on?
All right, well, I think we need to first note that this 4B movement is not a new thing. I know that New York Times and other foreign media outlets have been paying attention to this movement, and I think it's because it's really catchy and it's quite very much related to the low fertility rate. But like I said before, it's not a general mainstream idea. Most of the females, they do not want to get married or give birth because of many other reasons. For example, like unaffordable house prices and child care that they need to undertake even when they are working. Those are the main reasons why they do not want to give birth. But it's not like they do not want to date or they do not want to have sex, with guys.
Okay, so I watched some of the TikToks about this. There's all these news stories about the 4B. Even in this video, you could see people arguing back and forth about this, but actually, if you go watch this video, you get the whole story, and it's actually pretty interesting. Some of it's pretty bad, actually. But it started with like a high-profile stabbing. Some lady got stabbed by some crazy dude, some crazy guy, and the South Korean police were just like, whatever. So a lot of women were like, what the hell? What the fuck? And then, according to this lady's telling of the story, in South Korea, there was kind of a wave of like revenge porn, extortion rackets. So a lot of women were like, we're done with this. This is too creepy. We're done with this. But toward the end of this video, she's like, well, it kind of became a political football. Politicians started using it, and they turned out to be stupid politicians. And it never really gained enough traction as a political movement of some kind. But I thought it was interesting in the beginning when she was like, actually, like, it's not a huge movement. Most people who aren't having kids, there's like a low fertility rate in South Korea. The main reason is just because it's just like hard to live there. Housing is too expensive. Jobs don't pay enough. Yeah, it's interesting. While I was looking at this, a bunch of videos like documentaries came up. And some of these have been around for a year. Whoa, 1.2 million views. This one's called No Sleep, 2 Jobs. Can young South Koreans escape the rat race? Young South Koreans say.
It's demented?
That's kind of interesting. That seems to be the mainstream struggle in South Korea. They're just like, everything's unaffordable. I'm working 2 jobs. I can't afford a place. We got to do something about this.
So renting sounds more viable for young Koreans.
Right.
But here, they face another significant and unique hurdle.
Okay.
The Chonse scheme.
What's that?
Instead of paying a monthly rent, a Chonse renter must make a lump sum deposit when their lease begins. Terrible. It amounts to more than 60% of the sale value of the property. And in the case of a studio apartment, this can range from 40 to 130 million won. Renters who can't afford the deposit have no choice but to take up a loan or turn to dicey living conditions, like leasing a semi-basement apartment or this, a Goshiwon, the smallest and cheapest rental available.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe while this story is trending on TikTok, the 4B story, maybe we should also tack on this part of the South Korean story. You know, younger people can't have families, can't have a normal life because of insane, crazy, many describe it as
It's demented?
inequality in South Korea. We should probably like also tack that part onto the, you know.
But anyway, guys, it's Monday.
It's Monday, and
It's demented?
being Monday, I mean, that's demented. I'm sorry about LeBron James. He's always acting a damn fool. Nobody likes him. Nobody wants him on the channel. They think it's a waste of time. They think he's useless. Oh, jeez. Hey, he's a human being. No, he's not. He's not even a real guy. But I hope you guys are doing good. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Hey, Dronny James here. I was in the video earlier making mistakes, but you know it's not a mistake? Becoming a patron, a patron. Oh my God, you get so much stuff in there. You're missing like half the videos every week. You get all those for as little as Q. Unremarkable dollars per month. There's all kind of crap going on back there. Patron-only live streams. You can talk to me, Dron James, and you also support the beautiful show. Just click the link in the description. There's a link in there. Ooh, a link. Wow. There's a link in there. It'll take you right to the Patreon. It's easy. $2 a month or $5, but even that's basically forgettable. Anyway, I gotta get the hell out of here because I got a lot of cool guy stuff to do, so I'll see you later. Bye-bye.